There is nothing better than that endorphin rush you get after a great workout.
You know what that's like?
Hey, girl, you never know. You better watch out.
But you may be making some common workout mistakes that could affect the results of your workout, or worse, you could end up with a pretty nasty injury. Yep. So here to help us be sure we're getting the most bang for our buck, welcome back, trainer Tom Holland. Thanks so much for being here.
Great to have you.
Great to be back.
Yeah. And you showed us the most common workout mistake that people make, which is
it's improper form. Right. It's not getting the true effect of the exercise, and you're going to hurt yourself.
So what does that lead into? What are some other mistakes?
That can lead into momentum. So another common problem is using too much momentum, and that's what we were doing when we were doing the bicep curl. So like we said, you want to slow it down. That also holds true for something like squats,
my hair back.
a lower body exercise.
Yeah, you get ready.
I'm getting ready.
Nice and slowly. So don't use momentum. In other words, I can sit here all day and do squats like that. So let's try just 2 seconds on the down.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, 4 seconds on the down.
But really, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Where is the pressure going? We need to be... Take me through the process. Like I'm
the weight's in your heels, right?
Exactly. If you can lift up your toes throughout the entire squat, you are well balanced.
How far should I go down? Whoa.
I go just about 90 degrees. Yeah, and you feel it. You should feel it in your butt. You know where we want to feel it. Nice and slowly on the way down. That's where people lose the effectiveness.
Okay.
And then you can even hold for 1 second and slowly back up.
Okay.
And the arms are out for balance. So that's a perfect squat. Squats are not bad for you. Bad squats are bad for you. If the knees are behind the toes, you're okay.
Even if you're more bottom heavy, like someone like me, and I'm not afraid to admit it, that's not going to beef you up though too much, is it?
No.
No, because that's the thing. People, a lot of times the people don't want to do lunges.
The Stairmaster's going to make your butt big. Yeah, don't take a spin bike.
I am never on the Stairmaster.
Yeah, well, there would be a lot of people walking around with huge butts if the Stairmaster actually made your butt big. That's not what makes your butt big. What makes your butt big is eating a lot and exercising a little. So the best thing you can do are lower body exercises for your legs, your butt, all over lower body.
Let's talk about poor nutrition, because you talked about that as well.
Huge.
What should you eat going into a workout, after workout? Because I think a lot of people might think, oh, I'm about to work out, I shouldn't eat anything.
And there's so much conflicting information out there about this. They say exercise on an empty stomach, you'll burn more fat. Well, studies have shown if you exercise on an empty stomach, you don't work out as hard. You have no energy. So you need gas to start your exercise, and you need to refuel after.
So how long before do you eat it before a workout?
Great question. And nutrition is really individualistic, so you got to find out what works for you, but there are some rules of thumb. You want good carbs.
Okay.
With a little bit of protein after. So for working out before, you want some carbs. So like a banana, maybe with a little bit of peanut butter is great.
Okay.
A whole wheat bagel. Polliner just came out with incredible jellies that are sugar-free and have fiber.
Look at the back of that, though. Seriously, the nutritional value. It's like 5...
It's amazing. And for kids...
There's no sugar, 5 grams of carbs, 10 calories.
Dietary fiber?
Fiber, which fills you up. So we want as much fiber as we can get into our diet. That helps us stay full. We're not going to overeat. So before a workout, some carbs with a tiny bit of peanut butter or a tiny bit of protein. Same thing after.
And then something right after your workout.
Right after. There's something called the metabolic window where we have about a half hour to refuel, to get in to rebuild our muscles with protein source, and to refuel our carbohydrate stores. And that way, when you work out the next day, you're going to have a better workout.
Okay, another mistake you say people make is on the intensity or the weight.
Right.
Too easy
Women lift weights that are too light.
Okay.
And men lift weights that are too heavy.
Oh, here, I'll take the light ones. Why don't you grab this one?
Here. Listen,
because
she knows I can pick her
up. So let's go back to the bicep curl.
Okay.
So if you're doing a bicep curl, just...
Staggered?
Yep, staggered stance. Open those palms, right?
Okay.
And up. These weights are way too light for both of you.
How do you know?
I can just tell by... At 10 to 12 repetitions, it should start getting difficult. And there's no way that either of those are going to get difficult for you at the 12th repetition.
And tell me again, breathing. I'm breathing on the way...
That's highly individualistic, too.
Really?
Well, if I really slow it down 4 seconds, I might breathe twice. So yes, you want to exhale on the exertion, but not always. So just breathe. Don't hold your breath. That's the important thing. Those weights are too light for you.
Way too light.
Now, if you did a tricep kickback where the elbows are back, now good form is perfect. Elbows up, you want the upper arm parallel to the ground, so like this.
Okay.
If I kick back, I want to keep that elbow up. Okay. So what you see people in the gym doing a lot is just pushing towards the ground. You're not getting the effectiveness. You have to work against gravity.
Okay.
So squeeze and slowly down. When guys lift weights that are too heavy, they can't possibly get it up there.
Now, you are working on your 3rd book, is that right?
Yes.
So you know your stuff.
Yeah, it's the secrets of an elite trainer. So all my years of being a trainer in New York City, all the tips and tricks, it'll be out in a year.
Can you show me again? Listen, I just want to see it. I'm getting it.
This is your personal training session now?
Yeah. Just quickly, though. You know what it is? Because I never know how to stand.
Yep. If the arm is parallel to the ground, so you're kind of twisted. So flatten that back, bend over at the waist.
Okay.
Bring up that elbow, and now squeeze back.
Squeeze back.
perfect.
There you go,
Perfect,
Fontaine.
perfect. And you're
See,
working
so
that
now I
muscle
need to
right
work
there.
out with you more often, girl.
Yes.
Well, you know, I didn't want to say anything. What are some other exercises that you see people at the gym and you just kind of walk in and shake your
The
head?
dumbbell row. Really hard to do correctly. And with people at computers now all the time, everyone's hunched over. Guys are walking around like this. So we need to pull our shoulders back.
Okay.
That is by doing a rowing exercise, whether it's a lat pull down, a machine row, or if we have dumbbells, it's a dumbbell row. Same exact body position as we had for the kind of leaving you out here.
No, that's okay. I'm with you. I got you.
She's an expert.
Flat back and pull up with the back muscle. So what it becomes for most people is an arm exercise. So
Now,
it
why do
becomes
you
a
have
bicep
your
curl.
knees pushed together like that?
That's just my body. It's gonna. You want to be comfortable.
Okay.
So you want your elbows up.
And you want the back flat. The back flat is, you don't want to be rounded. So what happens is people round over, and then it becomes arm. So I have to retract my shoulder blades back, and then pull from my back.
Can I ask you about this one here? I don't know what it's called, but this here. How far do you go up
You're
on
going
this?
way too high.
I'm not even sure what that is,
Right?
Fontaine.
I didn't see it at the gym, girl.
One of
I'm
the
just like,
best
okay.
exercises for your shoulders.
There we go.
Front raise and a side raise.
Okay.
Same staggered stance. Because if we went like this, I'm going to start using momentum again. I'm going to start swinging. So just by dropping that back foot back and bending my knees, I'm now much more stable. You want to stop right at your shoulders.
Hey, listen, you can check out Tom's website. It's tomholland.com.
Team Holland.
Teamholland.com.
Yes.
I'm on
well,
Team
there should
Holland.
be a tomholland.com.
I'm still fighting. Someone has it. I will have it soon.